Water. The water treatment is a prerogative in order to obtain both a correct extraction of the espresso in the cup and an ideal maintenance of our equipment for espresso production. Water must have two aims. One is to be drinkable, this means it has to taste good. The other is that it must offer technological advantage. By this we mean that the presence in the water of calcium salt and magnesium salt are extremely relevant. We are talking about hard water, actually the main cause for lime formation in our machine. A way to avoid this problem is to use water softeners. These are divided into two categories, manual softeners and automatic softeners. An example of a manual softener can be the following one. In one of these, the water is pumped directly by the network well from the tap. Inside, cationic resins have the power to withhold calcium salts and magnesium. The problem is that these resins are not everlasting, and at some point they will saturate with calcium and magnesium. So, if the water enters with a high mineral content, accordingly it will enter inside our machine, arising lime formation inside the smallest joints and on the drags. What needs to be done to regenerate these resins is fairly simple. It is recommended to use sodium chloride, in other words, cooking salt. Firstly, it is necessary to shut the water off, this means from the network well, and lead it through the outlet. Meantime, we must close the inlet tap of our machine. Turn the lid, having eliminated the water pressure inside. Add salt inside our softener. Once we have poured the salt, we shall accurately seal the lid again. And turn the tap downwards on the outlet to then reopen the water inlet. Water from the network well will enter, thus helping the dissolution of sodium chloride within the resins. This washes away calcium and magnesium, ejecting them therefore in outlet. This task must take about 30 minutes. One of the tests performed to verify this, that takes place when the procedure is terminated, is that of tasting the water. If this turns sweet again, it can be poured back into the machine by simply turning the tap. Now we must acknowledge how often this regeneration is required. The calculation is really simple. There are reference tables, so first of all we need to consider the hard water. This table tells us that at 30 French degrees, that corresponds more or less to an average temperature, considering the one of Italy is similar, we have to regenerate our resins every 1,000 liters of water passing through, quantified in kilograms of coffee. These 1,000 liters are equal to about 40 kilograms of coffee. The ideal hard water must have to achieve a good espresso comprised between 9 and 15 French degrees. French degrees is the unit of measurement of hard water. There are also automatic water softeners that do not require regeneration of the resins in that they do it themselves. This occurs automatically. The only thing the barista must take care of is to keep them filled with salt. Softeners, on the other hand, are even simpler to use. This is one of them. The only thing to do is replace the resin cartridge and assemble another one. Screw down a new one, this cartridge lasts a year.